Hello everybody, Mr. LEGO Lover 55 here, and today we are once again doing another Bionicle Classic review. Today I have set number 8694, Krika. This is once again another Bionicle set from 2008, and in the last video, or not the last video, but the last Bionicle 2008 Bionicle Classic review, the last one that I've done, not the Bionicle Pull-Out Mata unboxing video, not that one. I think I did mention this in that video though, but in the last 2008 review that I did, I said I would be doing Takanuva next. I was wrong because I forgot about Krika, so I just want to clarify that this is not going to be a review on Takanuva. I just messed up. Look in the description on that video. I kind of changed it. So, this is Krika, but don't worry, I will be going over Takanuva in the next Bionicle Classic review video. So, anyways, let's go ahead and start with the stuff we normally start off with any Bionicle Classic review. We'll go ahead and get into the functions, and Krika doesn't really have a lot of functions. So, the one primary function that he has is these new little Naira Ghost Blasters. They're not really new, but they were back then. So this was new to 2008, the second half of 2008, and they were only used in very few sets. So yeah, it's nice to have a few of these. So basically, this works the same way as Tahu or Tahu Mysticas. So except it's basically the same as Tahu and Anua's Naira Ghost Blaster. Basically, you take your two index fingers and your thumb, and then you put the two index fingers right here, put your thumb here, and you just press the thumb down on the red pump. And that's that. The only thing different about this one is, like I said, it's in a different color. The pump is instead of being in a translucent black color, it's in a red color, and instead of these being in a gray color, they're in green. So basically, the bad guys got the green and red ones, and then the Toa got the black ones. So that's pretty much his main function. I mean, there is another function that appeared in the commercial for the 2008 canister sets, but it's not really I wouldn't say it's an official thing, because it's not in the instructions or anything. Or at least I don't think it was, because I don't have the instructions, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't. What you would do is, it's kind of like a thing where you can make them fly. So basically, you would put this back here, and that's actually another thing right here. You could actually put the blaster back right there, and then you could, if you want to use it, you can make it come back up like that. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, the flying thing, basically what you would do is you would put Krika's head up like this, just like that, and then you would get his arms and just do that. You would do that with both of his arms. And then, I actually don't remember what you do for the legs, but I think it was like something, not exactly sure. I think it was like something, I'm not sure actually. I think maybe it would be something like this, but we'll just do this for now. This is not the official way to do it, so please don't get mad at me if I do this wrong. So, but this was, he would do this little flying pose in the commercial. I remember that. And yeah, he would have him like this, and the blaster, you would still be able to use it. So yeah, he had that little flying thing, little pose, and then you can just easily put him back into his little insect form. And in the story, he's a member of the Brotherhood of Makuta, and he's kind of a ghost, so he can pretty much go through stuff, so he can kind of turn into a ghost, become translucent or something, and go through walls and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, I honestly think he's actually really, really tall, honestly. to compare to all the other canister sets that I have. I only have a few, and that is Tahu, Takanuva, and Krika. I'm talking about the second half of 2008, of course. So, I think that's pretty much it for functions. I mean, there is another function, but but that's not really, you can't really do the function if you only have just this set. You need to actually buy the other set, which is, I don't know what the set number is, but it's, his name was like Radak or something. He was a Shadow Matoran. You could, place it on his back by connecting his body to these two pins right here. Unfortunately, I do not have Radak, so I can't demonstrate that for you right now. Unfortunately, I wish I did, but I do not. So, but you kind of get the idea of what it might be, since with my other ones, or my other Bionicle Classic reviews with the Tahu and the Takanuva review. Alrighty. The next thing we'll go over is his color scheme. Now, his color scheme is very, very consistent, but there are a few color scheme breakers. So, we'll start off with the good things about this. So, his main color scheme consists of red, white, and black. So these are the three primary colors, but there are a few color scheme breakers, and that would be these green Naira little, I don't know what they're called, these little, I'm not sure what they're called, but the little bullets for the Nairos Ghost Blaster. They are the only green pieces on the set in this color, so that's kind of a color scheme breaker. But other than that, there aren't really any other color scheme breakers. Oh, and by the way, these pieces right here are supposed to be white, but I didn't have enough white pieces. So yeah, and like with all my Bionicle Classic reviews, not all these sets are built 100% perfect, because either some of the parts have like gone missing, or they have broken or worse cracked. But that's pretty much it for his color scheme. Once again, let's talk about his build. His build is, I'd say, probably the most unique out of all of them, mainly because he's the only canister set from the Wave 2 Bionicle sets to reuse this little what's it called, little torso that we used for the first half of 2008 from the Bat Makuta members. And that would include Antraz, Vampira, and Chirox. Apparently I only had Antraz, but it's okay. And I kind of do have parts for Vampira, but not all the parts. So, anyways, yeah, his build is very unique, mainly because he doesn't have any feet, like actual feet. Instead, he has these little translucent white, red claws, or type of pincher things to stand up, and he's also on these. So he's kind of like on stilts, and I'd say he's kind of like a praying mantis or something. So, and yeah, speaking of these are his things. So these were new pieces that were hardly ever used. They were used in a few sets after Krika. They believe they were used in the Jetrax T6, which is a vehicle set from 2008 as well. And I think they were also used, maybe, I'm not sure, in 2009, again, another 2009 vehicle set. I think it's like the Thornatus vehicle, I'm not sure. But, anyways, another thing that makes his build unique is because, well, he's not the only one to have this, but his other three members, Gorast and Bittle have these too. I think Bittle has this. They use these Matoran limb parts, the new Av or / Shadow Matoran parts, which is actually really new, actually, and different from most of the other members. But it makes sense because he's not really supposed to have a lot of bulk or anything, because he's supposed to be like praying mantis. Another thing that's unique to him is his mask or head. If you take off the little mask or helmet, you get this, which is just basically two Baraki eyepieces stuck into this socket, this white socket joint right here. And then you just put this on, and then you get the red eyes. And you can switch them out for different colors, but this is how it was in the set. Another thing is this mask. I'm not sure what the mask is actually called, but this was used in a few different sets. This was, as well, I think it was only used in like one other set, actually. It was used in the Thornadit set that I mentioned from 2009, the vehicle set. And apparently I do actually have an extra one of these masks somewhere. I don't currently have it right on me at the moment. It's probably in one of my Bionicle parts bags, but yeah. Oh wait, actually I do see it. Yeah, but I'm not going to show it off right now. So yeah, this is a mask. It's actually really long. It's got some spikes on it and this large spike at the end. Makes him really, really insect-like, so that's really, really nice. And then there isn't really much else to go over his build. We've got this new piece right here that was introduced for his little chest piece. So yeah, we got it in white. Last time we had this in a Bionicle Classic review, we saw it on a Takanuva in black. And yeah, so now we've got one in white. And I think that's pretty much there is to go over, so I think we'll go over my final thoughts coming up next. Okay, so overall, this is actually a really, really nice set, but there are a few things I like and dislike. So the things I like his build. It's very unique. We haven't really had a build like this ever in Bionicle history. Another thing I like is his color scheme, and the little color scheme breakers here. It doesn't really matter to me that much. I mean, they had to add it in some way. I mean, so yeah. Another thing I do like is that there isn't really any other color scheme breakers besides that. There are no blue pins, and really if there is one red pin right here, but it blends in nicely with the set. There's that piece, and oh, there's that piece too. So yeah, no really bad color scheme breakers. Another thing I like is his head it's pretty unique. I haven't seen anything like this really ever besides him. It has the two little Baraki eyepieces there on the socket. Very clever of Lego to do that and then have a new mold like that. So that's something new I haven't seen before. And other than that, there aren't really any more likes. I mean, it's just he's just plain good. Really nice set. And other than that, I guess another thing I could say that I like about it is all the new pieces that you would have got back then. You would have got a total of at least I think 12 new pieces, I would think. So yeah, you would get a lot of new pieces from this set. 12 pieces. But, or is it 12? I don't know what I said. But anyways, there isn't really any dislikes about this set, really. I mean, it's a good set. I mean, you could argue about his stability. He does have some problems about it sometimes if you don't get balance or anything, but that doesn't really bother me too much at all. But anyways, I think that's going to be the end of this Bionicle Classic review video. So the next one I will be going over will definitely be Takanuva, the Titan set, not the little tiny wimpy Takanuva, the Bionicle Stars version, not the Takanuva that you'd get in 2003, the vehicle set. No, I'm talking about the big Titan Takanuva, the actual Titan, the large Titan, I mean. So that'll be a really good set, I hope. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this Bionicle Classic review. If you did, please leave a like or subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all again soon. Thank you for watching, and keep building!